I hate to tell you this, guys, but in my humble and honest opinion, I believe that the WBA heavyweight rankings are corrupted as hell. I mean, if you look at the WBA super champion is Anthony Joshua, right? But if you look at the rankings, you got at number one, right, Luis Ortiz, which, okay, I could understand. But then you got number two, Alexander Ustinov. Number three, Fresh Ukendo. Number four, Emmanuel Char. Number five, Alexander Povetkin. Number six, Christian Hammer, Jarrell, la, 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 la. Okay. First of all, I have to say this. Why in the hell? Now, obviously, I would imagine Alexander Ustinov wouldn't be ranked as the number two top guy ranked at the WBA rankings anymore because he just lost to Manuel Char. So I would imagine that Manuel Char is probably considered the number two, or maybe the number three, and then like Fresh Ukendo is maybe considered the number two, right behind Luis Ortiz. Why I say it's corrupted is what did these guys do to deserve this high? Like what have they done to deserve these high rankings? Like why are they so close to the top? You know, Luis Ortiz, I could understand him, but Alexander Ustinov, what has he done? Why was Alexander Ustinov ranked as the number second best guy at the WBA rankings? You know, why? And especially Fresh Ukendo. Why is Fresh Ukendo ranked as the number third? And why is Emmanuel Char? Fresh Ukendo is like 59 years old. He hasn't fought. He fights nothing but bums. He doesn't belong in the top 15 at all. Emmanuel Char, he doesn't deserve, in my opinion. What has he done? What has Emmanuel Char done? Alexander Ustinov doesn't deserve. So my question is, why are these guys here? Even if you even look at the guys, for example, Christian Hammer. What has Christian Hammer done? Okay, he beat David Price. David Price was inactive. You know, to me, I would see someone like Jarrell Miller as more credible because at least Jarrell Miller has been fighting, has been relevant. You know, Jarrell Miller has fought Gerard Washington and Marius Wack. Those guys are more, relevant than anyone that Alexander Ustinov and Fresh Ukendo, and especially like Manuel Char has fought. Even Dillian White, I would consider Dillian White. I think Dillian White should be ranked higher. BJ Flores, what has BJ Flores done? Who the hell is Otto Wallen? Charles Martin? Charles Martin has been fighting two bums since he got knocked out and sold his belt against, what's his name? Anthony Joshua. Takam, he just lost, but I could understand why he might be here because he put up a good effort. He tried. Guillermo Jones, this guy is a washed up bum too. Why is he even here? What annoys me about this is, like, these guys are getting close to the top. The winner of Manuel Char versus Fresh Ukendo will then, I guess, be considered number two. I don't know if Luis Ortiz is still there, but, like, does this mean, if Luis Ortiz is still there, does this mean that the winner of Manuel Char versus Fresh Ukendo will then fight Luis Ortiz to get, like, I mean, yeah, will then fight Luis Ortiz, and then the winner of that will then get Anthony Joshua? Because that would be a bum fight. Luis Ortiz versus Manuel Char, or Luis Ortiz versus Fresh Ukendo, those are two bum fights. Or is it a fact that Fresh Ukendo, or the winner of Fresh Ukendo, Manuel Char, will then be obligated to face the champion, Anthony Joshua? I nobody want to see Anthony Joshua versus Manuel Char or Fresh Ukendo. Those are two shit fights, man. Those are two shit fights. You know, people want to talk about the WBC being heavyweight rankings being, corrupted, and they are. The WBC is a corrupted organization, but this is kind of corruption right here too, fellas. The Anthony Joshua, the WBA. My question to my subscribers is, what has Alexander Ustinov, Fresh Ukendo, Manuel Char, Christian Hammer, BJ Flores, and Guillermo Jones do to deserve us to be this high up in the rankings? They haven't done jack shit.